What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yeah, man, y'all read the title. You know what? I know I'm not breaking news. Everybody already knows it's not breaking news, but we gonna talk about it today. Yes, the news, man. Everybody just started talking about it all at once as soon as it came out. If you wasn't on Twitter, that's the place to be. Hit your boy up, Regular Dave 2975. Follow me on Twitter. NBA Live 13 has been canceled. What? Say what? This is crazy. This is real crazy. This is why I say it. This commentary may be all over the place, but ride with me. Ride with me. Hit me with the comments. Hit me with the likes. But I'm gonna talk about a couple things, man. But NBA Live 13 being canceled is crazy. For one, I mean, the most obvious reason is the amount of time the game had off, man. You can't really, I mean, seriously, what have you been doing for 2 years that you ain't put out a video game, that you couldn't even put out a product that was serviceable enough to sell? It didn't have to be a 9 or a 10, but something to sell. I mean, you make money on video. EA makes money when they put out video games. So, like, what were you doing that you couldn't make something in 2 years that you could sell to people? That's the most obvious question, just staring everybody dead at the face. I don't have the answer. Only EA Sports has the answer. Now, here's a couple scenarios of probably what happened. My guesses of what happened. And I think the huge misstep, and this is what I think they just tried to clean up NBA Elite. That's what I think. I think they didn't take 2 years to make a game. They didn't put all the time into it and try to build it to, you know what I mean, be the best game. I think they said NBA Elite failed. Let's clean it up. And I think they may have underestimated how bad that game was and literally tried to clean up a game that was just a mess. Now, I have a little insight, man. I went to E3. I sat in a room with about 10 other people. Me and my man Smalls99. We got to see actual gameplay. This wasn't, some leaked footage that we don't know what it was. We got to see actual gameplay with the guys from EA Sports explaining to us what they want to bring with NBA Live. I saw something on NBA Live that me and Smalls, when it happened, we looked at each other like, what? It was a dude in the post. I think it was Tyson Chandler in the post. And he like spent and did this layup that looked pretty NBA Jam-ish. And me and Smalls, I mean, as soon as it happened, we looked at each other like, that face, like, man, they can't be serious. So I knew that unless they just flipped the whole product, this game was going to be a mess. Now, I don't know if it took that trailer coming out or people just playing it behind the scenes and be like, man, we can't give this to the people, man. We can't get this. I mean, if EA ain't going to give it to you, EA is a notoriously, I don't want to say evil, but they were voted worst company in America. I'm talking about over Bank of America. I'm talking about over Walmart. These are companies that have a reputation of being atrocious companies as far as employment, everything. And EA Sports, not EA Sports, but Electronic Arts was voted number one. One for, how they treat the employees. I heard they, try to kind of stiff arm them on the overtime. And two, they have a habit of buying little studios and never letting their projects see the day of light, or the light of day. I'm known for reversing my words, but all right, man, I'm not going to talk about how horrible EA Sports is. Another thing I want to talk about, man, okay. Well, I don't know what else could be said about Live. I want to hear why you think that the game. Now, another thing I think is, I think they had the wrong people on it, man. I don't want to just disrespect nobody or look. I know that I don't have what it takes to make a video game. It's hard business, so I'm not going to even try to front and be like, why can't they do it? But you gotta have the right people on the job. And from those two dudes that I talked to or that were talking at E3, I got the impression that they weren't the right guys for a basketball game. And that's just the way they rub me. So I think there's a whole bunch of reasons why this game didn't come out. we'll really never know unless there's a tell-all. Somebody comes out and be like, this is what went down. Now, I want to pose this question to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all stuck with me, because this is what I want to talk about. But man, this is all hypothetical, but this could actually have, I mean, just think about it, man. If Madden never bought the exclusive NFL rights, we might not have Madden. Because so far, EA Sports has shown the ability not to be able to perform under pressure when there's competition. They just did it with Live. If 2K was still making games, Live or Madden could have been pushed to the brink to where they had to try something new or revolutionary or try to throw out this Infinity engine maybe last year when it was worse than what it is now. That game could have been canceled. So, man, that exclusive license saved Madden like you wouldn't believe. Because, I mean, I don't have a problem with Madden this year. I have fun with it. But we don't really know what video game football could be. We have no idea. Because 2K is not on the job. If 2K was on the job, video game football would be pushed, simulation style would be pushed so far that, you know what I mean, we can't even fathom right now where it would be at. But just think, man, just think about this. Just think about this. What if EA would have bought the exclusive rights to the NBA? Yeah, what if EA would have bought the exclusive rights to the NBA? We'd be playing NBA Live right now, saying, it's not what we want, but it works. We'd be giving the same song and dance that we do for Madden for NBA Live. and we wouldn't know how good video game basketball could be. So I said all that to say this. At the end of the day, I know a lot of people are happy that NBA Live didn't come out, but I'm not one of them, because I like choices. I like competition. I want to be able to choose what product I want. I don't want to have to roll with one product. If I like basketball and I want to play basketball, I want to be able to choose. Now, the choice would be obvious. You know what I mean? You pick 2K, but we need to have it out there, man, so these companies can keep pushing each other. Just had to get that out, man, because I see a lot of people are pretty happy about the failure of NBA Live just because of EA Sports. They can't stand EA Sports primarily for the Madden series. But I want to go back to the days of choices, because right now it's looking bleak for choices. You got one basketball game, NBA 2K. You got one football game, Madden. You have one baseball game, MLB The Show. That ain't even a multi-plat. 2K ain't making baseball games from here on out. They're done with baseball. So you got all the three major American sports. You have one game for each. That's not good, man. I think a lot of that's due to the high cost of making video games now. The level has been set so high, you can't just jump in here and make a game. If it's not reaching a bar where 2K, basically EA a little bit, but mostly 2K has set the bar for sports simulation games, you really can't come out with it and make money and compete. So people just decide we're not going to even get into the game. I miss the days of all the choices, all the competition, and that's how we got the games to be where they are now. Companies pushing each other. But I know this was all over the place. It's running a little long. I had to talk to y'all, man. Now y'all need to talk back, man. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this mockery that NBA Live is not coming out. Like, why? 2 years, man. Like, I don't want to go on, but 2 years? Like, what have you been doing for 2 years where you can't even put out a product to sell to people? You can't even put it out as DLC? You can't even put out as downloadable content to say, okay, this is not a $60 game, but for $20, you can have fun. You can't even put that out. All right, man. I've gone on long enough, man. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.